Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am going to do a June love reading for all of the air signs. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I am using, let me grab these, the Rider-Waite Tarot, the original, and I am also going to be using the Romance Angels for the oracles. This is my first reading on camera, so I hope you enjoy it. I will start by shuffling the Romance Angels and seeing what June has in store for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, I know that we're already a week into June, but I think it'll still pretty much apply whatever comes up here. We're still early enough where you can take advantage of whatever bits of advice or predictions come up. All right, so I am going to start with Gemini, and Gemini has soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. So hopefully you guys will be meeting somebody wonderful, or you're already in a relationship with somebody wonderful. Libra, you are in reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And Aquarius has worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So let's see what that is all about. I will shuffle my tarot cards now and see how those angel cards help support or create a theme. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust this just a little bit so we can see all the cards, all the piles, I mean. All right, everything's like reverse, like what I think is on the right side is actually on the left on the screen that I'm looking at. So, okay, so let's do the shuffling for our Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Summertime is always, in my opinion, some of the best times to meet somebody or simply just work on things that you need to work on. You can do a lot of things. You can go hiking, you can see concerts, you can just spend time outside. But with this whole pandemic, I know it's been really, really hard to do that. So those of you who are out there looking for love, I know that these times can be a little bit difficult because there isn't a lot of things to do like we're normally accustomed to doing. I personally love nature. I love being outside, and it is really hard. I think I am married, so I'm not looking for love, but you know, you still have to work on your relationships. It's not easy being married or being in a long-term relationship. There's still a lot of work that you need to put into it. So the soulmate, the reconciliation, and the worth waiting for could also be about people you're involved with as it is, because you can reconciliate with a spouse. You can put in energy and effort and wait for a spouse. So, or for a spouse to come around, or whatever it is that's going on in your relationship. So, all right, let's start with our Gemini. I am going to do one more shuffle because I really feel like I need to get really good shuffles going. All right, so Gemini, you are focusing on your soulmate, and let's see what happens with you. I will be pulling 3 cards. You got the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So it looks like you have already found your soulmate. Whether you are with them or you're not with them is depending who you are. This resonates with some people, not everybody, and it can resonate differently for people as well. So it looks like whoever you are, you already know them, I guess I should say. You're not with them, possibly, but you definitely know them. I think that this is somebody who you have somewhat dealt with and possibly not given them a chance. but you're starting to see them in a different light. And if you have not given them a chance yet, I think that it's somebody that you work with. And I can almost say I'm positive that it's somebody that you work with. Gemini, you really need to pay attention and look around you. If you are looking for your soulmate, you probably already know them. And it's somebody, I am more than positive it's somebody that you work with, or it could be someone that you go to school with. And again, I think that this person has probably given you some attention that you may not have, maybe you didn't interpret it as they were giving you any attention, but they were. And it may be their way of giving attention that doesn't come across as a romantic gesture, but it looks to me like, according to them, they were kind of letting you know, hey, I got a thing for you, or hey, I think you're a wonderful person, and I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. And it just, however they did that, it may have gone over your head. I'm going to pull one more card because I am curious to know if I can figure out anything else about who this person is, in case you don't know who they are. And you know what? Maybe at work there are 2 people, 3 people that show you attention, whether it's female or male. How can we get more information to figure out which one of those is your soulmate? Hopefully the soulmate's the one you're actually attracted to, and that makes things a lot easier. So one card did fly away. I am outside in my backyard because it's such a beautiful day, but it is a little windy, and the card did fly out, and this is the card that flew out. I don't know if you can see it. It is the 2 of Cups. So it is absolutely for certain that this person is your soulmate. And it's not giving me an answer. Like, it's, you know, some of the tarot cards have an assigned sort of like a astrology sign to it. Like the Hierophant is the Taurus card. So it really depends. I did not get that. I don't want to pull a bunch of cards just to try to figure that out. But I can definitely tell you that even though the 2 of Cups is not necessarily truly assigned to a tarot, I'm thinking it's probably a fire sign. And fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm thinking it might be a fire. It could be any sign, actually. But you know what? This 2 of Cups really confirms that your soulmate is in your life somehow. It could be someone that you admire from far away. And to be honest, this person may not have come across, like I said earlier, as, hey, I like you, or hey, let's talk, let's get to know each other. But maybe I'm having a feeling that this whole spread is about open your eyes, pay attention, and maybe like talk to people that you don't normally talk to. Maybe, you know, you're working in this department, and during lunchtime there are different departments that come into the lunchroom, or wherever it is that you work, or however your lunchtime works. You know, maybe in the mornings, if you get there a little earlier, maybe go talk to a group of people that you normally don't talk to. That's the energy I'm getting from this spread, Gemini. So anyways, I hope that helps. I am going to move on. I always throw the cards, not the soul cards, but I will throw these cards back into the group. And I am going to pull back reconciliation. This is for our Libras. If you are in the process of reconciliating with somebody, or maybe you had a fight, or maybe you are not talking to your mate, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, let's see. So I will do some shuffling and see who our Libras need to reconciliate with. Or maybe somebody wants to reconciliate with you and you want nothing to do with them. Let's find out. I know that I'm really bad. I've been married for 11 years, so I don't date anymore, but I know that in my dating life, I was not always the kindest person to get into a fight with. If I got into a serious fight with my boyfriend and we broke up, and that was that. Like, I've just never been the type. I mean, it depends what you're fighting about, you know. I was never in the habit of breaking up with someone for the sake of breaking up with them because they, I don't know, rear-ended my car like slightly, or, you know, something like that, which I would be really mad. No one ever did that to me, but you know what I mean? Like, just little silly things. Maybe he was 20 minutes late for a date. Oh, we're broken up. That's not what I'm talking about. But if anything ever happened that was worthy of breaking up, I was done. Like, there's no reconciliation. It is getting so windy out here. I hope you can hear me. All right, Libra. One more shuffle and it's going to feel pretty good. Have to keep the cards from flying away as well. All right, so my husband's a Libra, and we have not been in any arguments or anything, so let's see what the rest of your, I don't know how to say, Librian, how do you say that, Librans? Oh, definitely reconciliation. You got the 10 of Swords, something is over. Secrets are coming out, things are being discovered, and you got the Wheel of Fortune as well. So it looks to me like there is probably going to be some kind of reconciliation, or something's going to come to a full circle, like something is going to definitely come to an end, and it could be your relationship, it could just be the argument. And again, I am going to pull another card because I want that explained just a little bit more. But yes, there's something that has happened where you have either discovered something or they discovered something about you. Some truths have come out. And you're at a point, and again, this is not for every Libra out there. If it's not resonating with you, then maybe this was not the reading for you. But it looks like something has come out in the open, something that you are not happy with, or your partner was not happy with. And now you are at a point where, you know, the arguing, the fighting, the hurt doesn't go away as quickly, but something's coming to an end. And the Wheel of Fortune also indicates ending of things, because you're always spinning that Wheel of Fortune. When something ends, you spin it again and you don't know what you're going to get. So let's find out what you are going to get. Hopefully we'll get some more answers. And you got the Hermit, which is the sign of Virgo. So I don't know if there are any Libras out there that have a relationship with a Virgo, or maybe you're a Virgo trying to find out information about a Libra. But it looks like this reconciliation is going to take some time of maybe being apart. You might take a few days to think things through. Maybe you need to get over the hurt. Maybe they need to get over the hurt. But the important thing here is for you or the other person to give each other some space. And the reconciliation is going to come when you're giving each other some space. And if you're not giving each other space, I'm not sure how successful the reconciliation will be. It doesn't look to me, from my end of things, that whatever happened between you is an end-all situation. I feel that whatever came out, because the Moon is a card that reveals some secrets. The Moon comes out at night. The Moon illuminates things in the dark, and that is a very good indication that some light came onto something that maybe didn't make you or your partner happy. But the good part about that, when people discover secrets and they discover things, it's because they need to be discovered. The moonlight really shows what needs to be seen. And, you know, if you discovered something that did not make you happy, it's because you needed to see it at this point. And it's something that needs to be talked about, something that needs to be discussed, and a decision needs to be made. And the decision needs to be made with time to yourself, or they need time for themselves. and reflect on how they want to move forward in life. You know, the Hermit's not about someone that doesn't like to go out and they like to stay in their room all day. The Hermit's about someone that takes time to reflect and think about their life's choices, their paths, where they want to go next. Maybe a time to, if you're the one that was hiding something and your partner discovered it, maybe you need to reflect on why you did what you did, why you were hiding information that you were hiding. And maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you guys can talk. Maybe you have some issues that were never really resolved from maybe other relationships or whatever it is that was discovered. You know, Libra, you like peace, you like harmony, and there is nothing like taking some time to reflect, to find your own peace and your harmony, to come to the realization of, my partner did this, I can or I can't forgive. I did this, can they forgive me? Either way, somebody is going to be taking some time to think about things. And like I said earlier, Libras, I don't think that whatever was discovered, whatever secret or whatever was hidden information, is something that is so bad that you will not be able to reconciliate. My advice would be is to reconciliate. So June is going to be a month where you will be, if the secret hasn't come out, it's going to at some point. And be prepared to talk about it. The end is on the table. It's going to be a discussion if the relationship's going to move forward or not. And again, like I said, it could be something simple that is, everyone has their own threshold, how much they can stand. You know, there are people that do better with certain things than others in relationships. For example, I've said this before, I couldn't handle someone having like a gambling problem. Like if I discovered that my spouse had a gambling problem, that would be a very difficult thing for me to move through. Some people deal with it, you know, it just depends on what it is. And I'm not saying that, you know, that this issue that's going to be discovered is something that bad for you in particular or your partner, but it's definitely going to be something that requires a discussion, and it's going to require the time to think about what you want to do next. But the time is necessary, absolutely. Okay, so if you are the secret keeper and you were the one discovered, give them time. Don't pressure them. Give them time. They need a week, give it to them. They need 2 weeks, give it to them. Maybe they're not going to talk to you for 2 weeks. It's okay. If you want to be with them, if you're sorry for what, you know, was discovered, or maybe it was something that you did before you met them, just let it be. Let the person have the time they need. And if you're the person that discovered something, you take the time you need and you make that very clear. Okay? But my all in all feeling of this whole thing is that you will reconciliate. All right, Libras, we are finished with you. I will put this card aside. Aquarius, you are worth waiting for, or maybe the person that you're dealing with is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. All right, let me do the shuffling. I like to get a really good shuffle going. So hopefully if you're an Aquarius and you're looking for love, hopefully you will have somebody already in mind, somebody that is good for you, and you have maybe something going. We'll find out what worth waiting for means. Maybe somebody's waiting for you. Maybe you can't make up your mind. I know that Aquarians tend to be a little more reserved and hesitate getting into relationships, so maybe we're going to find out if this person's waiting for you. You give this a good shuffle. Wind has slowed down just a little bit, so I'm hoping that I can get through this June reading, June love reading, without too much more trouble. All right, Aquarius, worth waiting for. Are you worth waiting for, or is somebody trying to figure out if you're worth waiting for? Let's find out. Let's give it a couple more shuffles. Couple more. One more. All right. All right, let's see. What's up, Aquarius? Ooh, you got the devil. You have the Three of Wands. Somebody or you are waiting for your ship to come in. Something in progress. And the Queen of Pentacles. The Pentacles are the slowest moving suits of all tarot. So it looks to me like, again, it could be you or it could be the other person. There may have been some changes in one or the other's relationship where maybe you or they are in the process of ending a relationship. This is the feeling I'm getting from the spread right now, is that there is a relationship that might be ending, Aquarius. And the reason that is happening is because this person, or maybe you, want to be with another person. And it's not something that's moving very fast, but it is maybe in your mind that you want the relationship to end, or in their mind. So you're planning it. It's like in the planning stages, or and I hope this isn't a divorce or anything like that. So, you know, I'm thinking more of a relationship that's just not serving you anymore, and it's kind of toxic and you're ready to get rid of it. And maybe it's a good thing. You know, ending a relationship is not always a bad thing. There are plenty of relationships out there that need to end for everyone's sake. And I'm feeling like this might be the sake for somebody. And you know what? Sometimes marriages are in need of change as well. But I'm getting more the feeling this is more relationship based. But you or the other person are planning the ending of a current relationship. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't move very fast, but it is a person that promises long-term relationships, longevity in whatever it is that you're doing. It could be work-related, maybe something to do with work that's taken a long time, but it does usually, I don't want to say that it guarantees success, but it is on the path of long-term relationship. And to me, because this is a love reading, I'm looking at it more in a sense of long-term relationship. It could also mean that, you know, when your other relationship ends, that you're going to take it slow with this new person because you want to make things right. Okay? You have put in a lot of work. You have already made your choice. You have made your decision. And again, this could be Aquarius, the other person I'm talking about. When I say you have made the decision to end the current relationship that you're in right now. You're in the process of working the finer details, because you have worked hard to make sure that that's what you want, and you already know who you want. I feel that, Aquarius, you know who you want to be with, but you need to pay some attention to the details of ending the current relationship you're in, or your partner, or the person that you want, sorry. But it looks to me like it's a needed change, so I wouldn't say it's a horrible thing that this relationship is ending. I am going to pull a clarifier to see. You got this card right here, which is the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. So this is the natural sequence of what's happening in your relationship right now. Is, you know, you have made a choice. You've taken your time. Wands are fast-moving, fiery energy. So, but because you have the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you've given it a lot of thought. It's not something that you just decided on at the spur of the moment. And if you've known this person that you want to be with, you've probably had some friendships opportunities with them, and you feel like they just really are the person for you. And you need, maybe that's the boost that you needed to move out of the current relationship you're in. So I feel that the month of June for Aquarius is going to bring the end of a relationship to pave the way for a wonderful, fulfilling new relationship. It's going to move at a slower pace, but this person is probably better for you than the person that you're currently trying to get out of the relationship with. So anyways, Aquarius, I hope that June is a good month for you. I hope that, whatever direction you take with this new person, that you do it when you're done with the relationship, and because it looks like it's a very promising thing for you. And the month of June looks like it's going to be filled with some endings, but some, great new beginnings as well. All right, so those are all my air signs, and thank you for visiting my channel. And I am hoping to do some more readings this month for other things, not just love. And I will see you then. If you like my forecast for June, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.